Ahoy, hoy, everyone. Welcome back to Fantasyland News. Thanks for joining us here at the channel. Click subscribe, hit the thumbs up, whatever I'm supposed to say. We just appreciate you watching. Hey, listen, today we are reviewing we went over to Morimoto Asia to have their new lunch special. Not only that, but they have a huge discount if you're an annual pass holder going on for lunchtime. And man, we had a great time over there. Morimoto Asia, one of the best restaurants in all of Disney World, if not, Central Florida. So yeah, if you're like me and you have a wife who left on Food Network all the time, you obviously back for a few years ago probably saw all the Iron Chef Americas and all the Iron Chefs, and Masaharu Morimoto was one of the chefs and contestants on it. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I do believe his uncle or family member was the host on Iron Chef that came out of Japan for many years. Anyway, opened up a restaurant here at Walt Disney World with signature Pan-Asian cuisine. Morimoto Asia has introduced new Pan-Asian options that will, seriously, it tantalizes your taste buds. From sushi to ramen, there is something for everyone to go over at Morimoto Asia. I'm going to go over a few of the things we had for lunch. Plus, we added on the Morimoto pork spare ribs. I can't say enough good things about that one dish. And it could be one of my favorite dishes here at Walt Disney World. Probably the best single dish, like just something that you can have on the table to gnaw on or nosh on while you're eating. And look, I am not the greatest person to do a food review. I'm just going to tell you if I liked it or if I not. Really important, you go for yourself and try out these dishes if you would like to. But I am going to start here. One of the things that we've learned about here at Walt Disney World is the time frame from June until September is filled with people who come down here on family vacations. Kids are normally in school. They're coming from the Northeast. They're coming from the Northwest. They all kind of descend down here. Most of the people who come down here at that time are trying to do Disney World on a budget. What that means is they don't spend a lot of their time eating three full course meals at restaurants all day. They do not go for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What they'll normally do is pick one spot for dinner or for breakfast and make that the meal of the day. And then the rest of the time they will get Grubhub or have something delivered or have groceries. Or if you're at a DVC, you're making your own sandwiches, making your own food. So what the restaurants do here at Disney Springs and around Walt Disney World is offer better discounts for families at this time because they know families are not spending as much money at restaurants eating as they would say from the middle of September all the way until the end of May. It's a different clientele, and people are trying to not break the bank, trying to come down here and eat a lot. So what Morimoto is doing and what a few other Disney Springs restaurants are doing is trying to save you a little bit of money. So one of the great things is Morimoto Asia has a brand new lunch menu. Two of the things have been on the lunch menu for a little bit, but now there is a few new things on there, and the price point is actually pretty good. You're looking between the $15 on the low end, all the way up to $24 on the high end. Most of these are two-course meals, salad, appetizer, three-course, salad, appetizer, and main dish. And I'm going to go over the main dishes for yourself. I do want to say right off the bat, we were invited over to try this, and we are so grateful. This is one of the first few major events, not events, but first invites we got over to try out the restaurant. And I would have eaten over there anyway, especially for the deals here, because I like to try and save money, especially in these times. And Morimoto Asia, honestly, is just one of those places I always wanted to meet Morimoto himself. Like, I want to go over there on one of their really nice, expensive whiskey tasting nights where he comes in personally and is there and he meets and greets people. Like, that's the event I want to go to. So hopefully one day I'll get to meet him and just say, man, I watched you all the time on Food Network. So anyway, let's get on to, I'm just rambling, people. I hope you realize that. So anyway, Morimoto Asia is located in the Landing at Disney Springs here at Walt Disney World. Lunch, again, is 11:30 to 3:30 p.m. Prices are reasonable during lunch menu, ranging from $15 to $24. And if you are a Disney World annual pass holder, it is a 20% discount during the lunch menu. And I do believe this goes till September 21st or 22nd. And again, 20% off if you're an annual pass holder, and reservations recommended, but it's lunchtime and normally you can find a table. So you don't always need a reservation. It is just recommended. It is Morimoto Asia is a culinary adventure serving up vibrant flavors of Iron Chef Masaharu Morimoto. It is not your typical theme park fare. Like, let's get that out of the way. This is real dining here at Disney Springs. The place offers a unique blend of Pan-Asian cuisine, and it's so amazing. Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Pacific Islander. I lived out in Maui for a few years, and I can taste the flavors of Maui when I eat at Morimoto Asia at Disney Springs. And they all the menu dishes and everything have gone through Chef Morimoto himself. He makes sure he puts his stamp of approval off of every single dish that is being served. The chef who created the restaurant, obviously, is Masaharu Morimoto, who is known for his appearances on Iron Chef America. Features a 2-story glass interior and a bottling theme that extends throughout the restaurant. Open kitchen, so you can, behind a glass partition, so you can actually watch them making your food if you wish to. Beautiful restaurant. You can see, I'm showing you right now, just a walk around of the whole restaurant and how it looks. Beautiful. Top notch. You're going to feel like you're eating at a very expensive restaurant, even though it's not an expensive restaurant. It's just beautifully and well appointed. I couldn't recommend more about this. Again, stepping into Morimoto Asia feels like entering a sleek, modern world. The decor is stylish, pops of color, open kitchen plan. You can witness the culinary magic happening in front of your eyes, and it just makes your mouth water more and more. So anyway, lunchtime, let's get on to that. I don't want to take a ton of time going over everything. I'm sure there's millions of other videos that are like, here's an in-depth thing of how the egg should have been cooked this way. You're not getting that from me. I just know what I like, and I'm trying to be real with you and just say, hey, this is good. You need to try this. Here's the dishes that are on the lunch menu, and then we'll tell you what we had. So you can get the katsudon, which is panko breaded, a pork skirt, dashi soy, organic eggs, scallions, pickled ginger on top of a house-polished white rice. The poke bowl is still for sale, which is tuna salmon and hamachi marinated in soy, sesame, and crunchy garlic chili over sushi rice. The Asian salad is still there. The pork katsu curry set, which is a Japanese-style curry rice with pork katsu, kinokami, a roll, or fried chicken dumplings. We went with the chicken dumplings, and it's either miso soup or the house salad with a yuzu dressing. Now, it's kind of like being served as a curry, and it is really good. That curry flavor just pops. I am not the biggest curry flavor person out there, but we absolutely thought it was really, really good, and we were so happy to try this one. And of course, I got the ramen, which was a choice of tonkotsu or duck ramen, kanokami roll, or fried chicken dumpling with house salad or with yuzu dressing, which I got the house salad with yuzu dressing, the kanokami roll, obviously. I don't think there's a better ramen in Disney World. I think this could be the best ramen, maybe almost in Central Florida. If somebody knows better, please send me a message, because this one, I'm glad in the Japanese culture, slurping is quite acceptable, because I was absolutely going neck deep into I was slurping it up. It was drilling down my chin. It was just so good. I was making a mess of myself, and it was like, wow, I feel like a caveman trying to eat ramen right now. It was just that good. And then, of course, they also have the orange chicken set, which is orange chicken, choice of white or brown rice, kanakami roll, or fried chicken dumpling, miso soup, house salad with yuzu dressing. And then, of course, we added on the Morimoto spare ribs, which is Morimoto spare ribs. They're pork ribs with hoisin sauce and a chili glaze. I don't know what they do to this dish. I don't know if they cook it and then they deep fry it. I don't know how this is made, and I need to find out, because I'm not kidding when I say these spare ribs are fall off the bone good and could be the best single dish at Walt Disney World. Now, you can get 3 of them for $18 or 6 of them for $35. I know if you're trying to eat here on a budget, you're going to want to make sure that you go for the 3 just to try them out, because that's the best thing I can recommend. That and the Peking duck. The Peking duck is shared between 2 people, but we're talking lunchtime. We're not talking dinner. We're talking lunch menu only. And then to finish it off, they have 3 desserts. They have the matcha mousse, which is like a raspberry sponge cake and raspberry jam. The Nama chocolate, which is chocolate truffle squares, caramel cream, crunchy puff rice, and caramel pearls. And then we had the Japanese souffle cheesecake, which is strawberry shisho and strawberry sorbet. I have an allergy to strawberries, so what the chef did was he left it plain. He did not put any of the strawberry on top of it. And instead of the strawberry sorbet, he gave us a lemon sorbet on the side. I don't know what it is about having that lemon sorbet on the side, and it melted just a little bit to make a little dish at the bottom. So when you would put your spoon through the souffle, you would pick up a little bit of that lemon. Man, that thing is fantastic. Just the taste of it, the lemon with it, the texture of a Japanese souffle cheesecake is phenomenal. It has turned into one of my favorite dishes over there. Anyway, Morimoto Asia is doing this as a lunch special at, again, 11:30 to 3:30 p.m., 20% discount. Trying to save people money while they're at Disney Springs, trying to save people money while they have lunch over there. So I would recommend going over to Morimoto Asia. Look, I'm not a food reviewer. I'm giving you just what we experienced over there. And what we experienced was phenomenal service. We experienced a great time. A beautiful, beautiful atmosphere. You can get away from the world for a few minutes, just enjoy your vacation and time with your family. The wait staff does not rush you. You're not in and out like a normal lunch rush menu. They let you spend your time with your family. They let you breathe while you're in there. They are constantly serving you and making sure that you're having the best deal. Look, Chef Morimoto would not have it any other way. And we know his hands are on every single dish, and he approves everything that's going on over there. So he is still running that restaurant. He's not doing it in name only. He has his hands on this restaurant. And while you're over there, say hi to Paul, the general manager. Paul's a great guy. We just saw him over at Flavors of Florida. Brendan also. Brendan is the assistant general manager over there. Those 2 guys were excellent. Great to talk to. They'll make sure that if you have any issues, which I doubt you will, they'll take care of everything. If not, just go say hi. What's wrong with being nice and just saying hi to somebody? So we want to thank Morimoto Asia. We want to thank you for watching. In the end, it's just like, how do you wrap this up? You just go, it's an unforgettable dining experience. Beyond the incredible food, Morimoto Asia offers an unforgettable dining experience with its elegant ambiance, exceptional service. It is a perfect spot for a leisurely lunch with your family and friends when you come down to Walt Disney World. So with that note, end of line. Thank you all so much for watching and listening, especially if you made it this far. Congratulations, you made it to the end. Thank you from all of us here at FantasylandNews.com. We appreciate it. You can find us at FantasylandNews.com or thefanaticsblog.com for all your latest in Disney parks news and Walt Disney company entertainment news. Please like, subscribe, share this out, all the normal things you have to say. And again, go to Fantasyland News on Instagram. Please go to our Facebook page. I know we're old people. Facebook page, hit subscribe. Again, that's Fantasyland News on Facebook and Instagram. And we hope you have a magical day.